In everyone to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. You haven't missed a thing as we're just about set for the opening kickoff. The NFL season has hit high gear and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. On first down, Oliver. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. First and 10 at the 44-yard line. Looking to throw. Oliver steps away to his left. That's to the veteran tight end, Carter Landry. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The numbers for him from a week ago: 6 catches, 61 yards. And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Back to throw. Oliver dancing to his left. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Now a first down carry by Bell. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Oliver. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Oliver, flush to his right. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Oliver forced out to his left. He'll check it down to Bell. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
On 4th down, Oliver steps away. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. 2 and now on first down. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Woo! Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Tua. Throw left side complete. That's Parker. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Tua to Parker there for the Miami first. Tua sets up to pass it. Going deep here for Parker.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
He was looking to get it to Parker again, and that'll bring up second down. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Out left to Shaheen. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 there, but it brings up fourth. So on fourth down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Jets will take over first and 10. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And last time, they had it fourth and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. On second down, it's Bell. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Now, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And it gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. A give to Bell. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Benardrick McKinney, the former Texan, there to make the stop.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Check, 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 check. 43 the mic, 43.
Back to throw. Oliver being chased out left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Landry the intended target, and it'll bring up third down.
Check it back, check it back. 43 the mic, 43 the mic.
Operating from the gun. Oliver. 20, 10, and he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now Bell. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they brought the defense into thinking the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Waddle is going to elect to not bring this up, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Off of play action, Tagovailoa.
That's complete to his running back, Carter.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. On play action, here's Tua. Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Tua
On the right side, open is Gesicki. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Tua going to throw. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field. And that brings up 4th. Sanders' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. They'll run on 1st down. Bell. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. The give is to Bell, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Off the play fake. Oliver rolling to his left. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play.
Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. Back deep for Miami, Jalen Waddle.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it. Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he's been fun to watch run the football. We know he can pass, but using his legs effectively here in this one.
No doubt about it. Watch him maneuver in the pocket, out of the pocket, making the plays that he's making, which are breaking down the defense. I thought back to when we had our morning jog before the game, and I couldn't keep up with you. Those legs, they're valuable for his team.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Oliver. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. Now a handoff, running left is Bell. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. To throw on 2nd down, Oliver. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
On 3rd down, Oliver. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Will Fuller was the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down. From the pistol, it's Gurley. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Now it's Crowder. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And out will come the offense as they take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Throwing on 1st down, Oliver. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On 3rd and 2, Oliver airing one out for Crowder. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
They'll try and throw for it here. Buying time to his left. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
A final shot before break. Oliver. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin with Frank Reich making a return to the place he once called home, Indianapolis, in town for a playoff rematch to take on Buffalo. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. From there, let's head to Philly to see what's happening with the Eagles. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. Zach Wilson has thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting New England Patriots. Matt Ryan leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. With that, let's get a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for Miami. And they did not do much at all in terms of throwing the football in those first 2 quarters. That's going to need to improve if they want to erase this deficit. Meanwhile, for the Jets, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half. Both teams making their final adjustments for the second half to come. And to bring the action your way, we go back to MetLife Stadium and Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? But you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Space to maneuver at the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got it, so picks up a first down. On first down, it's Gurley. Some tough running, but it only gets him to the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now Tua on the bootleg here.
He'll get that one to Carter complete.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And it was the stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. Gurley again here on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And that is incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 3rd down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too. Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
On 1st down, it's Bell, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Bell.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
To throw on 3rd down. Oliver steps away to his left. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the 1st. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on. Looking to throw. Oliver dancing to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got to learn where the line is about whether you keep your eyes downfield, try and find a receiver, or you tuck it and go? And I think there's going to be some growing pains with that. I think in this case, he made the right decision.
And we know he's got the speed. He showed it there.
Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
The tackle made by Landon Roberts.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Oliver. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Oliver out to his left.
Got his man. It's the veteran Landry. He is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. They'll run on 1st down. Bell. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Bell. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. On the move to his left. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st down, it's Bell, and he'll get about 5 here, so he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Bell, he'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. The Jets on 3rd down. Well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. Here it's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Oliver being chased out left. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Chris Herndon, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right out in the book, doesn't it? Because had 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up 1st downs, and if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Dolphins offense returning to the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Looking to pass. Tua.
Finding Gaskin underneath.
3 yards the gain there, second down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
He'll get this out wide to Gaskin.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. 11 yards there, just like last play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tua to throw again. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Parker. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 12 more yards there and another first down. Here's Tua. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
To try again after the sack. Tua. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Now Tua.
He'll get this off to Gurley.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Parker. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. From the gun, it's Tua. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Will Fuller, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Dolphins are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jets have got it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've got an answer for it.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A first down run for Bell, not going to get much, maybe a couple, and it's second down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. Open space inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield, Le'Veon Bell. He's going to get it running right, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And that miss should just about right a finish to this one.
Yeah, they needed 2 scores, and they needed that field goal there to be the first one and still give them an opportunity. But now, with the time left on the clock, I think this one's about finished.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Not a great start to this drive. You had the sack, now the false start.
I mean, it doesn't take much to either read lips or just imagine what the head coach is saying right now. Get your head in the game, guys. Let's go.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick, and they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take the knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get a shot with the home team.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Jets, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Miami, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers.